Hi guys, so today I have chosen a little game from the ABC Education website. Now it's called Garden Detective. If you go on to before playing the game, it gives you a little overview, also gives you some information for teachers, like the learning area, what they're going to be learning, what year level it's kind of for. So if we go to the game, you've got the selection up the top here that says each row collect group. Now if we go collect, um, our little ant friend says we need to find 4 creatures to put them in our collection tray. So if we click around the garden and we go in here, it's going to give me this spider. Now I can collect it. The little pin up the top here just lets me know how big the spider actually is in real life, so that little kids can get kind of the grasp of how big the spider might be. Obviously, if you've got a pin in your classroom, it would be a great idea just to show the kids, hey, this is how big or how small the bug might be compared to this pin. So we're going to collect him. Then we're going to have a look around the garden again. And we're going to click on our little cat. And we have found a flea. Now, there's a massive zoom in on this pin because obviously a flea is a lot smaller than a pin, and I think a child might find that a little bit more fascinating that something so small lives on a creature so big as a cat or a dog or any kind of animal. So we're going to collect him as well. We're going to look around the garden. We're going to go to the water. There's nothing there. We're going to have a look over here. Gives you that another size about one, and you can also see on the side here it gives you some information about the ant. It also gets the child questioning, gives the child some questions. So it says, can you see its head? Can you see the other 2 parts? Can you see the 2 feelers on the ant's head? Also gives you how many legs the ant has. So the ant has 6 legs. We're going to collect him too. Next we're going to go in here. I'm going to click on this one. Gives you some more information about a wasp. Obviously the size again compared to a pin. We're going to collect them. So we've collected 4 creatures. Now this is a really important part of this game because obviously kids going out into the garden and stuff, and they're gonna want to collect little bugs. Now we need to teach them obviously that some bugs are safe to look at and collect, but other bugs aren't so safe and collect. This game, it's probably the only downfall of this game is because obviously we've just collected a spider and a wasp. That's something that you don't really want your kids picking up in a garden. It is a great idea though that it's saying let's put them back from where they came from. Um, yeah, so there's 24 creatures that can be found. Obviously we've only found 4 today. We can also go up the top again to the group. This little bit is quite fascinating because it's going to categorize the little insects that we have. So it's going to say we need to find all the bugs that have wings. So we're going to have a look through. We're going to read the information, whether or not it has wings. If it has wings, we're going to collect it. If it doesn't have wings, then we're just going to put it back. So if we go next, down the bottom there it says if we've collected 3, we will have to put them back in their habitat before we can search for new creatures. Obviously, again, with the wasp thing and the spider thing, that's kind of something that maybe this game should specify that says, hey, guys, like, don't actually pick up animals such as spiders and stuff that can be dangerous. So we're just going to have a look around. We're going to go bumblebee. We're going to put the bumblebee back. We're going to find something different. So we might go bug. We're going to collect the bug. We're going to go here. We're going to go with an and. See, it comes up with, are you sure? Because obviously the creature doesn't have wings, we're going to put it back. We're going to find something else that has wings. We found a bumblebee. Bumblebee has wings. We're going to have a look around here. Does this have wings? A cockroach does have wings, so we're going to collect it. Now, tells you again to put the creatures back where they belong. You have to specifically put it back where you found it, and that's going to Obviously there's a slight glitch there, we did try to do that. Now you can also print off and record all your creatures that your students have collected with the little print button down there. So I do think this game is quite a good little science game. However, there are some minor tweaks that maybe it needs to go through. And yeah, thank you